Hi, my name's Jordan Reeves, and I'm 11 years old, and I'm from Columbia, Missouri. And I was born with a left arm that stops just above the elbow, but that hasn't stopped me from doing anything. And usually when I meet people, I'll usually hide my arm behind my back, or if I'm sitting down at a table, I'll hide it underneath the table. And that's so people don't judge me off of my difference, and they judge me off of my personality. And I wish that we could change that and not have to have me hide my arm. And this talk has a little bit to do with dolls, and I know there's a couple of you thinking, really? I came to a talk about dolls. But trust me, it's more than just about dolls. And to get to that part, I'm going to tell you some of the reactions that I get when people see my arm. And some of the not so great ways are intense staring, where you cannot get the eyes off of the arm. Me and my mom were in Boston, and we were eating at this open table place, so anyone could sit at it. And a mom, daughter, and son sat across from us, and immediately their eyes just attached to my arm. And it got to the point where I just slipped it into my purse, and they still kept on staring. It was super creepy. And then there's a super scared person. So I'm going to act this one out. Oh my gosh, your arm, it's not there, right there. Do you see her arm? Oh my gosh. And then there's a super grabby person, where they will just grab your arm and touch it. I mean, personal space. And those are some of the ways that I don't like so much. And then some of the good ways are when they try to relate to me. Oh my gosh, my teachers, friends, granddaughter, she's missing a finger, so I get you, talk to me. And then there's just the polite intro, where they just introduce themselves and ask what happened to my arm. Or, of course, you could just be my twin best friends that I grew up with. And one of my thoughts is, what if I could walk on to a playground, let's say, and everyone just see me as a crazy kid just playing. And I feel like this has a lot to do with the talk that I'm talking about today. And when I was little, my mom got me and my American Girl doll a matching outfit, and mom was like, oh my gosh, you guys are matching, how cute. And I'm like, I think I know what matching means. So if we're matching, why doesn't it have an arm like me? And my mom was like, oh. So last year, I started a petition for American Girl to offer limb-different options in their dolls, and it has 25,000 signatures, and American Girl does know about it, and they said, maybe. I mean, we want it to be a yes, but it's still better than a no. And so we do have some companies out there that are making limb-different options in toys, like a Step Ahead Prosthetics, where you can send in your American Girl doll and they will make it match your body. And American Girl has a line called Truly Me, where they have dolls that you can make look like you. So they have, let's say you're going through chemo, you can get the hair on your doll off. Or if you have glasses, you can get glasses for your doll. Or if you broke your leg, you can get crutches, and so much more. And I think they should offer limb different options too. And then there's a doll like me, where this really cool lady makes homemade dolls to match any difference, which is cool. Yeah. And then there's a Vermont teddy bear company in Vermont, who knew? And they make limb-different teddy bears. And I bet there's a couple of you thinking, why American Girl? That's such a big company. Well, the reason why is I don't really want the doll just for me to have a limb-different doll that looks like me. I want it so more kids know what limb differences are. Because my guess is that most of you didn't know what a limb difference was before you came and saw me. And I think that if it would be really cool if a kid was able to, let's say, walk on into their toy store and saw limb different toys everywhere. And I feel like this is a really good way for more kids to get to know the differences in our society. And I've been talking a lot on stages and on the internet to get my word out about limb differences. And I go to this really cool camp. I've been going since I was really little and fundraising for it. It's called Camp No Limits, and it's for kids with limb differences, and they get to go and meet more kids and relate to them and make friends and get inspired by the mentors in training. And I've been talking more about this so more kids get the chance to go to this camp. And this year I got invited to go on the Rachel Ray show, and the Shark Tank crew was also on it, and I got to show what I created. And I created a prosthetic arm that shoots glitter. So this is compressed air, and it shoots out air through this tube, and this thing right here is filled with glitter. And so when I press this button right here, it will shoot out. And the star thing is to lock it and unlock it. And I think it's unlocked, hopefully. So I'm going to show a little example. Yeah. I made sure not to shoot too much because I have to clean that up. And that was a really cool experience so that I could show that you can build on your difference to make it awesome, not like it wasn't already awesome. And that's when I started blowing up on social media. And it's definitely given me more of a chance to talk on stages like this. And me and my mom started a nonprofit called Born Just Right for kids with differences of any sort to build onto their difference to make whatever they want, because kids know what they want and most people try to do it for them, but I feel like it's important that they do it for themselves. And this year we had an event in Boston and it was only upper and lower limb differences, but we want to spread to all differences. And I have 3 tips. 1 is to be yourself, because you, being you, is the best you that you can be. I know, that's a lot of yous. And then to speak up, because what you have to say is really important, and it can change your community in such an amazing way. And to use your differences for good, because your differences are amazing, and you never know what amazing things you can do with them. Thank you.